This is it, what? Fettuccine with the team, we getting lit. What? Got it rolled up, now who really tryna hit? One, puff, puff, then we pass. Then we pass. Then we pass.
Here we go, but I'm not Domino. We ready to go.
They say he
ain't calling you my little nigga. What you thought I was feeling you?
Yo, y'all like what we talking about?
What are we talking about?
They
What is
on
these
one,
niggas
ain't they?
babbling about?
Babbling. I mean, we out here. We just feeling good. What's popping? What's good?
Yo, so I'm mad that because we about to go to this Honey Dijon party.
Yes.
And that's in a couple of months, but we was already pre-planning for it.
I mean, it's the fall, you know?
And I like how the sauce came in talking about he got the Honey Dijon chips, and then he wanted to come in and talk about the size of his grinder and shit. He want to compare circumferences. I thought I was in geometry class again.
I just was making observations.
How he attacking me in this way in my humble abode.
I was just making observations.
Was
man.
you? You was observing?
I was just observing.
This is the hella hyper observance.
I was just observing and taking notes.
What did
you know what I'm saying?
What did you see?
I was just making notes and the sizes. The sizes was just.
But he didn't see the 40-inch 613 though. He didn't see the platinum blonde though.
Wow.
I don't understand that. There was no acknowledgement into his direction.
Wow.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
And on that note, it's your man EarthTone.
And your man the real Peasy holding you down with the right dose of the highest notes.
Ooh. I heard that little note.
You heard the touch?
Down. I heard that.
I wanna be down.
Give it to him a little bit. You give me your R&B.
Going
R&B Peasy. I love it.
Don't play. See, don't get me started. R&B Peasy. R&B, y'all not ready. Y'all not ready.
That might be an offshoot 4-piece. You might have to give us a 4-pack.
You never know what the future hold.
Come on, man. Go ahead and give us a 4-pack of that R&B.
You never know what's going to happen with the vocal. You might get carried away. They might get addicted.
Okay. Well, see, being that we in such a music vibe, how we feeling? Like, what we bringing forth today? I feel like going deep on them. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely feel like going deep on them as well. And I'm going to let you go ahead and bring this one in.
Well, what is this? Episode 88.
Episode 88.
Herbal Tea Podcast.
Right. Rooftop like we back in 88.
Back in 88. You know what I'm saying? We're going to deep dive on it. We're going to do a full-length album. As they're calling it, a mixtape.
Yeah, they're calling that. Yeah.
Which, I mean, who knows the difference these days? If you know it, tell me, please, because I'm still trying to figure it out.
We'll discuss that.
We're going to bring forth the one and only.
The one and only, illustrious.
Young lady been doing her thing. Around these parts lately.
With a chicken wine.
Doechii.
Ladies
and gentlemen. Yes. Come on, Doechii. Q+ artist, singer, songwriter, rapper. You know what I mean? Don't forget rapper.
Don't forget the bars.
From Tampa, Florida. Experienced viral success early with her song Yucky Blucky Fruitcake in 2021. So this was like pandemic around that era.
Just before the pandemic broke, she broke with that.
You know what I'm saying? End up signing a joint deal with Capitol Records and Top Dog. So you know TDE, Top Dog Entertainment, absolutely. By the way of, Kendrick Lamar.
You know what I'm saying? SZA. Another Q+ artist who's been on the show.
Come on, Isaiah
Rashad.
They kind of
sexy ass.
Half of their roster is Q+. Like, I just noticed that.
Yo, son.
Shout out to TDE, man.
I might want to get signed.
I love it. She enjoyed platinum success with her hit What It Is.
What It Is, what's up? Can I just keep in touch?
What?
Son shit. She said son shit. You know,
and that joint was featuring Kodak Black.
It was featuring Kodak Black. And for those that may or may not be aware, that's a Trillville sample, because you know that's some cut of What It Is.
Yep.
What's up?
What's up?
Can I play it? Just keep in touch. Right. Sample that. You know
I love it. I love when they do a good flip.
I love it too.
And you can recognize where they get it from, but then they take it somewhere. I mean, come on now.
Something like that.
But she kind of went crazy with that joint. It was everywhere that year.
It was everywhere. That was just last year.
Yeah, she grew up performing and, doing the arts, ballet, tap dance, cheerleading, acting, you name it, she did it. Even gymnastics, she was out here on her Simone Biles.
She was on her Simone Biles. Is that really a thing?
She was on her Simone.
We're just gonna forget about Dominique Dawes and shit, right?
I mean, come on, we just being relevant. You gotta keep up.
Right, my bad.
Dominique Dawes, that's history. That's historical.
Right.
You could never erase.
I feel you.
Come on now. She ended up opening for SZA, which they kind of little besties on the low.
It makes sense. I hope so.
I mean, it may seem. You never know how that goes.
Behind the scenes be something else.
Yeah, but I mean, that's a cute look for her. Opening up for SZA. She dropped a single, What You Said, with Isaiah Rashad. That's one of the earliest times I came across her. I saw her on that, and then she had that song, what was it? Persuasive.
So
You're so persuasive.
We talking about What You Said. We had that definitely as a needle drop on the show because that's my shit.
Yes, of
By
course.
the way, I just wanted to put that out there. We've been following this girl for a minute.
Yeah, how dare I forget that tidbit? She identifies as bisexual. She's actually in a relationship right now with a young woman. Her first song, she says she wrote, was a battle rap. So that's how she got into that. She grew up in, listening to hip hop, boom bap, battle rap. Like that's kind of her speed. And of course, the regulars, Nicki Minaj, all of that, the gamut.
I heard.
She's classically trained in chorus, so she's singing.
She sang chorus.
She can sing. She's talented out here, multi-talented apparently. So you said you've been following her. We've been following her.
We have been following this woman.
A bit. I wouldn't say very well versed, but we're a bit versed with this young lady.
We are a little bit versed.
What you got on her?
Fun fact, and this kind of really feeds into the whole energy of the situation.
Okay.
I heard that she a Leo. Yeah.
See, I'm glad you said it because
you was going right.
I couldn't really. I wasn't gonna say nothing.
And you know what's crazy is her birthday fell on the first day of our Honcho trip.
Wow.
August 14th. That was the first day. And I'm like, did he plan this? He definitely planned this. I feel like I was being ambushed.
Damn.
I feel like I was being ambushed.
How could I have planned that?
I'm just, what I'm saying? That Leo energy just seemed to be so persuasive.
Hey, listen, it is what it is. Like,
it is. Goodbye.
It kind of is what it is. Speaking of August, this project came out August 30th.
Right.
Alligator Bites Never Heal.
See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile.
Exactly. Right. I love all that. 19 songs.
19 goddamn songs.
That's intimidating. Like when you get 19 songs, it's like
these days you don't expect that. Like back in the day, Busta Rhymes used to go do
21, 22.
Redman good for
all
packing the
easy.
CD.
Nothing less than 18.
Regular. Like that should be an hour and a half long. So we saw this.
We definitely did.
We was kind of taken aback.
We spoiled
a little bit.
These days, we're not built for that.
You lucky, right? You lucky. Everybody want to give like 35 million track albums and shit.
Exactly.
With they 2-minute long songs.
Yeah, but see, here's the kicker. It is 2-minute long songs, so it's only 47 minutes. That runtime not that long.
It's digestible. It's digestible.
So it's under an hour. It's 19 songs, but they mostly under 2:30. Most of them.
But I was like, girl.
Listen, you see 19 songs on the track list, I automatically need a nap. I just be like, I get tired right away. I just need a nap as soon as I see it.
Yeah.
19 songs, 47 minutes.
What we doing out here? Are we gonna do this? Wait a minute. First of all,
we did. We said because it's a deep dive. You know how we do it on a deep dive.
So do we do the scores?
We're gonna settle the scores at the end. We're gonna settle the scores at the end. Or you want to? Because last time we did the scores at the end, so we can switch it up on it. You know us, like we off the cuff with it. We definitely
could switch that up. We definitely could switch that up.
You want to give them up first? Or
nah. Let's wait to the end.
Let's wait to the
end. Right. Mm-hmm.
So, Alligator Bites Never Heal. That's how she giving it up. Tampa Bay.
Sit back, relax, y'all. It's going in. We going in with this.
So, she's opening up Stinkapoo.
Mm-hmm.
It's Little Miss Stinkapoo. Inkapoo. Wait, can I hear that, though? Like,
oh, shit.
Hold that would be real nice if I could hear.
You can hear that.
What was going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, get me right real quick. Okay.
That's what we got? You got it through the headphones like that? All right.
Because she's giving it up like she's opening up real mellow. Like, I like the pace. I like the energy. I like the vibe, right?
So you gave a quotable. So, you know, who'd have thunk it? Wait a minute.
Uh-huh.
Who would have thunk it? Who got the ball from Big Moo? Who'd have dunked it? If relationships was left to you, you'd have sunk it. Ooh. Talking about my ass, that's my assumption.
Ooh.
So,
yeah,
that was my quotable of the day. I did it the best I could.
Yeah.
We outside.
You was kind of side with the mic, so they might not have heard you.
They might not have heard me.
But it's cool.
Yeah, I was.
It was cool because you wanted to get that line off. It was a hard line. It's a hard line.
It definitely is.
It's a hard line.
So when the energy is kind of centered that way,
yeah, it opens up. Like the sound she using to open up the track. You know how we always talk about that opening track is very important. The opening and the closing is very important. Of course, the whole thing, but like that's the first thing you hear. It's the introduction to the whole project. It's gonna set the tone. It's gonna kind of put you in a point in an environment to listen to this project, right?
It definitely sets the tone.
Stinkapoo, the title, it's like, okay, she kind of giving, that's like a nickname, usually like a younger nickname you get from family. Comfortable. So she's kind of giving like, okay, I'm comfortable with my audience. I'm going to be vulnerable. Like, that's kind of the setup I'm getting.
You got all of that? You got all of that out of this?
I'm just saying, if we're gonna deep dive, we're gonna deep dive.
Yo, you're not playing.
Are we on a deep dive? I thought we were deep diving.
We are deep diving.
This is not kiddie pool. This is not kiddie pool.
Yeah, you're right. We definitely deep diving. Go ahead, keep on, swim on, alligator. Get your shit
I'm just
off.
saying, like she being vulnerable with you. You know what I'm saying? She alligator bites.
I love
Never
it.
Heal. That's already like that's a mouthful right there. I love the color. I love the artwork.
Brief track. So the next one. Hold on. I got it on shuffle. Let's take it off shuffle real quick.
We'll just run it back.
We're gonna run it back.
Yeah, definitely take it off the shuffle.
All right. So Bullfrog, that's the next one.
I mean, I couldn't get my Stinkapoo back.
Oh,
you just gonna rush me off?
I thought you was finished with Stinkapoo. I thought you was pulled out.
I mean, I was kind of pulled out, but go ahead. You could. We go ahead. No, keep the pace. I like the pace you going. Let's rapid fire it. Get it. Go ahead.
Get it. All right. So we back. Bullfrog in there.
Bullfrog. How you feeling about the Bullfrog?
Okay, Bullfrog.
She was feeling really bullish.
Let's see. Twitter fingers, get you logged out, bitch. So more aggression.
Yeah.
There's more aggression.
Yeah.
Another boom bap style track.
I mean, the title.
That's already two.
The title aggressive, the beat aggressive, her tone aggressive, the bars aggressive. Like she got something to get off her chest. So she's coming in, it's kind of, she's giving you a certain tone. She's giving you rap. Like so far, she's rapping. We only heard her rap so far. This beat is giving me numbers on the board.
Pusha T. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn. He is really on one. He's,
you know what I'm saying?
He's giving 757 area.
That's my. I mean, that's my jam. But like, it's that dark hip hop production produced by Stoic and May. Stoic and May.
Right.
I make pension. Just niggas penny pension. I mean,
yo,
she's
not playing. She's not playing.
I was looking at an interview she did where she's kind of talking about like her being just talented at doing a lot of the things as an artist. You see how she grew up doing everything. But her loving the rap and having to choose and having a balance and picking, what the audience wants and when to rap and when to sing and when to lean in. But she's doing a good job of it, but she's definitely trying to prove that she can rap.
Right.
And that's what she's doing on this joint. Bullfrog is giving that. She's trying to rap. It's a rap song. Most of the joints, like I said, is under 2:30, under 2 minutes. But the next joint, we going in How we feeling? How we looking over there? We good? We Gucci?
I'm making sure that our level's gonna continue to be right, and I'm just doing technical shit on the back end so that you ain't gotta worry about it. You know what I'm saying?
I see you.
We juggling here. We juggling here. Work with us.
You see this self-produced.
This is what we do. This is what we do. So
holla at me.
I was noticing, the levels. The levels is going up a little bit. Okay. So we don't get we don't get distortion. This technical stuff. I wanted to make sure we set it up straight.
Listen, we gotta sound crispy and sexy for the people.
Exactly,
it is what it is.
Exactly. So you know what I'm saying? We on boiled peanuts.
But wait, I got one question for you.
Wait. What happened?
You want some boiled peanuts?
Oh. Because while he was came in with the honey Dijon, he was smacking them dead inside my ear, and I was like, "Yo,
I was
smacking them like he was on boiled. You was having boiled peanuts. What you know about that though?
Nah, they were good. I know a lot about boiled peanuts. Actually, that's kind of like my background. Like that's like history. My mom Dukes. That's South Carolina, so that's a Southern thing. The boiled peanuts,
it is.
Come on, I grew up on boiled peanuts.
Yo. So I know nothing about that, to be honest with you. I had seen them in the store, and I was like, "Who boils peanuts? What happened? How does that even work?" You know what I'm saying? But I get it. Like I did a little research on it. They basically came from the Southern tradition, from leftover peanuts that they wouldn't sell, and then just that's how they.
It's like unripened peanuts, like they green.
Yeah, they green.
So they're not like regular peanuts that's roasted and you can just crack them. It's before they roasted. Like you gotta cook peanuts. They roast them, but you boil them instead of like roasting them. And you roast them in like salted water. Them shits are delicious.
Really?
Fam, I'm telling you. I haven't had them in years, but they are definitely a Southern delicacy. Those joints are banging.
I hear you.
Love it. Boiled peanuts.
But boiled peanuts, hold on. Basically, that's all.
Like, what the fuck is the boiled peanuts?
Okay, so the songs is going fast. We listen to the songs. So the songs is going faster than we could even like finish it. Because the songs is like.
It's all good. That's why I said run it back.
we got to definitely run it back because like this is the third banger in a row. All right, so what is it? Try to take the sober route, end up in the dead end. Labels all up in my ass like anal beads. Which y'all know about anal beads? Y'all not gonna tell me about no anal beads, right?
I mean,
because I had a pair.
Okay.
So not a pair, but I had a set of them. Okay. I had a set of those. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We out here in these streets.
So can't tell you name.
No, can't tell me nothing. So I didn't know she was gonna smack me with that though.
She did.
It's kind of hard.
She definitely did.
I'm gonna leave it.
Okay. Okay. I see. So she went from the bullfrog, which is like the dark,
right?
We said Pusha T, Alchemist, that darky hip hop. And then she's going to the boiled peanuts, which is giving you like a 90s era traditional sounding production. Yeah, it's giving me like a Cypress Hill.
Premier.
Premier. East Coast like that's that whole sound.
Yeah, definitely. For real.
I love that. And then she's tapping into like letting you know, okay, she loves to rap, she follows rap, she studies rap. Like she's getting into that bag. She's kind of flexing those muscles on these songs.
Absolutely.
And mind you, she's still rapping. We ain't really hear her.
We didn't get the full palette yet.
Not yet.
She's still just kind of like bringing us in. And I also like the theme that she kind of carrying on. She's the Swamp Princess. Fun fact. That's what she called herself. She called herself, I think she refers to herself as the Swamp Princess.
Well, Florida, Everglades,
and
Swamp.
So all the titles, some of the titles, a lot of the titles kind of give you the essence of that Southern lifestyle. So she giving you the boiled peanuts, she giving you the bullfrog. The Nile's a river. I think it's a whole dope ass metaphor.
Well, come on, alligators, Nile, rivers,
right? Yep. So
all of that. So speaking of, the Nile is a river. That's the next joint.
Right.
That's kind of a saying, a familiar saying. Everybody kind of throws that one out there every once in a while.
The Nile is a river in Africa.
Yeah, come on now. That's like a grammar school joint. That's old school.
Goodbye.
But I even love that. Produced by Ian James and Joey Hammock. Hamhock. Joey Hamhock. I love that name. More traditional. More like this one was like more of like an East Coast 90s vibe, early 90s, late 80s type. This is one we kind of seen before. She's having a talk with somebody. she's pretending to be somebody else and having that conversation with them. We've seen this before.
So let me tell you something. Hold on. I love when bitches could throw their fucking voices and get into characters, because that's an art that a lot of people don't really have. They don't have that skill set. They don't have that depth of personality. Like, you can only think of a few others. She definitely clearly draws influence from Nicki and very much from Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
Like,
those are the two main, that acting background.
Those are the two main people that you would hear kind of do that, as far as like women in rap, kind of do that, kind of take on that world and create that world in a song. And I just find that so captivating.
Yeah.
Just because it is not something you hear all the time.
Yeah.
And I want to throw shade so bad at Ice Spice because she don't do this.
But why? Damn.
She don't do it.
See,
these
we
girls
gotta stop
don't.
that. We gotta stop that.
These girls not. I'm sorry. Fuck you. These girls don't do this. Lotto don't do this. Doja don't do. Like, Doja does do this. And that was the other one. That was the other one.
Easy off. Easy. Let's take it easy on Doja.
All right, my bad. But
easy on Doja.
But see, this is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing also not competition, but a lot of the things that Doja does, the styles that Doja, the inflection that Doja has.
Listen,
they kind of like in the same classroom.
Can you stop stealing my notes?
Listen, and then on top of that, like, she opened for her on her Scarlet Tour.
But all see, right. Here's the thing with that.
You said deep dive.
You know, we deep diving it. I love that, but that brings up the conversation. Like, Ice Spice can't do this. This not her bag.
And this is the difference.
And it's cool that it ain't her bag though.
It's cool.
And that's kind of one of the kudos I gave to Ice Spice, even though like her project was. We wasn't fuck with it. Was but she stuck in her lane. She did what she could do. Like, she ain't try to do this and then fall on her face. Everybody can't do this. She's serving it up so far. Mind you, she's still rapping, right?
Absolutely.
But I said we saw this before because this is kind of like a template. Like, Eminem has done this a few times.
Of course,
like, we've seen a lot of different.
Yep.
We've seen a lot of different. Busta Rhymes has done this. Like, we've seen a lot of different artists do this template. Not all of them could do it well.
Yeah.
But when you see it done well, it's like, all right, this is cool.
It's such a breath of fresh
nice
air.
little. Again, she's leaning into the fact of being vulnerable, kind of putting herself out there. You kind of seeing like she's tinkering with, figuring herself out. She's a young girl in her mid-20s, doing her thing in the music industry, starting to have a little rise, getting a little fire behind that rocket. And it's, it can be daunting. It can be a lot. You got a lot to figure out. You got a lot of
obligations on top of that, on top of all the shit that you're hearing. So.
Yeah.
Yo, so the next one on the docket, another Southern theme, keeping in true with the Swamp Princess kind of vibe.
She definitely is.
Catfish.
I
hate catfish as a food.
Yeah.
The song rocks. It goes. That's the next one in a row.
I'm not crazy about catfish.
I'm not crazy about catfish.
I tried fried catfish. And I love some fried fish.
It's the one catfish that I probably won't eat
because they so nasty. They just eat anything.
It's like, it's a bit slimy. You hear the textures not giving.
Nope.
It's not cute. But the
song carries.
The song definitely carries. I love. Just like she definitely here giving me the Busta Rhymes influence.
This is it.
Yeah.
Yo, this the one that gave me like Alchemist and Havoc production. Like, another one of them dark, like, she's been rapping for 5 songs. What track is this? 4 or 5?
This, I think, is track, hold on.
This is like the 5th track.
This is track 5. You right. We're going to run that one.
Produced by Monte Booker. You know what else this reminds me of? Yonkers. Tyler, the Creator.
Oh, yeah. That's one of her other influences.
Like, you can hear this all over this project. But that's what I was kind of alluding to as far as her kind of figuring herself out. I feel like you can hear that in her sound as well because she's so talented. She can kind of do anything. I feel like she can also, like, pull from any artist and kind of like replicate and bring herself into their world, which I hear a lot of different art. I hear a lot of Doja.
A lot of influences is there.
And it's dope because she makes really, really dope music, but like this is like a prelude for me. Like that's kind of why I hear like that's the whole mixtape versus album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so she was in an interview saying she didn't understand what the difference was either, but maybe that was a label thing. Like, okay, let's label this because we still tell. She's still an early artist.
It's definitely labeled a mixtape to kind of lower the stakes.
Yeah, this is her first offering after having record label success with a platinum joint.
Absolutely.
Like, all right,
so we're gonna see what she really got. Yeah. And if she say album, if you would have said album, then it would have definitely been judged on a higher level when it sales down the quality.
And she said that as well.
Yeah, she definitely mentioned that. No, on Doechii, when you think about it, Doja's been in it long enough to have influence on younger rappers.
Why the fuck not?
And I never really thought about that like in that way before she didn't say, before I heard the similarity and before I found out that she had opened for her. Doja's been out since 2018. That's a good 6 years. That's a long time to actually be up in rap, and you definitely gonna see younger rappers adapt to some of that. It's just crazy to me because
it happens.
It's the age thing.
Yeah, and it happens fast.
Yeah,
because
it does happen
technology
fast.
speeds everything up. So
absolutely.
Yeah. They out here, body so attractive. Y'all be giving catfish, log them off the web, and every artist giving actress. Yo,
listen,
listen, she's rapping.
She definitely
in these few moments she's rapping these 5 songs. I'm hearing a lot of raps and I'm liking it. Skip.
It's not a skip. It's not a skip whatsoever.
Skip ain't a skip?
It's definitely a misnomer. Definitely a misnomer. It's not a skip.
Wow.
Let me see. So let me hold on.
Monte Booker again. He also produced Catfish.
I definitely hear more of the Doja Cat similarities. And I just mentioned the whole opening for her.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even. I put it on my notes.
This here
early.
is where I'm hearing a change in the album. You're starting to hear a shift. Like she's giving the melodies. This first time you're hearing the accent. This first time she kind of singing. She's giving I'm hearing a little Dungeon Family-ish. Like a chanty, singy hook. And I like that this production. It got like a plucky guitar in it. It's like a little lazy slang to it. It's kind of hard. And like I said, she's giving you different melodies. She's giving you different tones. She's giving you different flows. And she's playing with it more. So it's like she's morphing into less rappy, more, you know what I mean? This the in-between hybrid vibe.
Absolutely.
Which I thought was interesting that it seems like she's segmenting it right now. So she's giving you the rap, now she's giving you the hybrid, which I'm assuming, and then she's gonna give you more of the R&B, which I'm assuming that's coming. Because 19 joints, and you could do it all, then...
But wait, there's more.
Oof.
You know? All right, so... This next one, this one right here. Let's close our eyes, bow our heads.
That's how you was feeling?
Cause
it is giving meditative.
Yo.
And look at what's on it. Come on.
And I'm listening.
Mad meditative.
I listened to this album quite a few times. One of those days, like it was an especially long day at work. And also I had finished speaking to my therapist and all of that shit. So it was a long day, little good cry. And I wanted to sat down and smoke my shit.
I love it.
And smoke my shit. And then I listened to this album and everything's straight. 6 tracks so far. We get to this track, I think it's track 7. It's like,
yeah.
Woosah.
Yeah.
Like damn, how you do that with production?
Yeah,
that's where the magic comes from.
Yeah,
I just wanted to just put
and she knew it was coming. That's why she gave you Skip first. That's why I'm like, I hear the shift, and then it's like, oh, okay, we enter in a different pocket. And you know what I'm hearing on this joint? She's giving me Solange. Like I can hear this on one of Solange's last 2 or 3 albums.
Just the intoning is just so sexy to me. Shout out to Cal Banks. He's kind of one of the folks on the production team. Like it's him,
Cal Banks,
Monty Booker, and other folks that regularly work in the TDE stable and have been working with her for some time.
The production team, I mean, you can hear that quality, that high quality production.
Jesus Christ.
And a lot of times that could be a double-edged sword because that could carry you and be like the main thing. And it's like, all right, where you at with it?
And in this case, it's the glue because when you have good producers that have good ears and kind of really run that, you're gonna get a cohesive album that brings itself together, and then the artists, all they gotta do is show up and do them. This is another one. This is one of them examples.
Okay,
Hide and Seek, definitely a highlight. I mean,
that's one of your. That's an asterisk.
It's
you get an asterisk.
Listen, we running through these, and they ain't nothing. I can't say nothing bad.
So let's keep it going. Let's keep it going because it's a lot of them.
All right, so the next one.
No, is Bloom next?
Bloom is next. Bloom is next.
Bloom. Yeah.
So we was just saying
a little bit of a breather.
24 hours in the day.
Yes.
And we was just talking about that right before we started this.
When it came
How
out,
we trying to grow up.
Yes.
We trying to adult and shit. And we trying to carry all these things, plus do this goddamn podcast and shit like that. Obligations and all of that shit, and regulations and tribulations is stacking up and shit.
Yeah, real life, trying to have social life, trying to have fun,
trying to keep up with exactly. And it's only 24 hours in the day, but you gotta do like I think that's her mother.
Her mother,
her aunt. They said just do what you can and then go to bed. You can't do it all in the day.
That's it.
Calm down.
Try your best.
You got it though. You doing all the things you supposed to.
Yeah, and she giving you interlude, she giving you real life. This is more of her going through, trying to, figure it out, figure herself out, figure what she's gonna prioritize at this point in her life. You know what I mean? Like that's a lot. That's a lot going on.
It's a lot.
She's starting to talk about the label. She gets into that even more so further down the album. Like it's a whole thing. And the rumors about Top and the artists. You hear SZA talk about it. You hear other artists talk about it. Not being able to come out with music when they want to come out and getting frustrated and blah blah blah. Like that's a whole thing. That's a real process that new artists and record labels go through when you pop in and you trying to make it. And
labels, and you gotta understand when you sign. Like, okay, full disclosure. Like I've never been signed. I don't know if you have been signed. But you worked with an actual major label. You worked at one time. You worked at Atlantic, I believe. And me, I mean, I guess the closest I've been is working at Vivo, the music production, not the music, but the video company that is owned by Universal and Sony. It's a joint deal. So kind of understand how some of this stuff actually goes, because they do a lot of the in the beginning they do a lot of the promo, the video promo that they were doing to kind of promote new artists. And it is a whole process to get through. There's a lot of obligations and there's a lot of people involved. It's schedules, and you just got to be up for it, and it could get stressful. That's why a lot of these artists are coming out and saying like they want to smack the fans in the face that run up on them, because bitch, I just did like 18,000 interviews. I ain't had no sleep. I had to fly across the Atlantic. You know what I'm saying? It's so much shit going on, and those are major label pressures. So to kind of like be honest and kind of disclose that, we seen people talk about it like in the news, but in song to kind of incorporate those struggles, I think it's just really like, it's a breath of fresh air, and it's honest. Yeah. And as an artist, we appreciate honesty.
And especially like she's not the biggest artist on the label, so she still has a lot to lose by just airing her griefs.
They're quick to drop you.
Yeah.
You don't sell enough units, you're gonna get dropped, or your album gonna get shelved.
Yeah. All right, well, what we got next then? Let's keep it moving.
So much just for that game.
Wait.
Yeah,
like just wait. Like chill, just wait. Like
goddamn.
Another moment in the journey of her figuring herself out. Like
I saw her break away from the comparisons. Because a little bit more of the vocal talent is coming through, so I started to notice it and pick up on it. Nicki don't sing like this. I'm gonna compare these girls, y'all. Y'all just better get ready. Yeah. Barty Gang, Barbs, whatever y'all wanna do, let's have it. Nicki don't sing like this.
I wish that I could have this moment for the life.
5. She don't sing. She's not giving you R&B. Vocal, octave inflection, you're not getting that. So here we got it.
Yeah,
she separated herself.
This is the song on the project. Like this is the song everybody can agree is like, all right, this is a jam. This is fire. This is the one that could go. This is one of those. This joint is hard. Groovy, jazzy production, produced by Henry Was. I love that. Yo, the producers on here got some fly names. Henry Was and Doechii. And you should just fall back in.
Well, hold on, fall back.
Oh, damn.
No need to bring fall back in August, September.
I can't say my quote.
You should have just fall back in. Wait. So, double entendre, vocal inflection, metaphor death delivery. You got it. You got it.
Listen, you done said it. Like that's about it. Like this is one of the ones. This is the standout so far for me on the track, and it's so far I'm rocking with all of the joints. I'm playing this all the way through. No skip so far. I'm listening. I'm like, okay, we out here.
Listen to what we're talking about here.
But what we got next though? Death Row. Now that's giving Alligator. You know about the alligators and they death row. You get caught in one of the death rows. That's it. You either losing an arm or you losing your life.
In keeping with the Swamp Princess persona, the alligator see you later crocodile theme.
Also giving more Doja.
So your man loves this song.
Who?
Your man JB, Joe Budden.
Oh,
because when we had to look at the interview for the podcast.
Oh yes.
And we had to do our little due diligence and whatnot.
Research and
This was the one he was trying to figure out the name to that he loved that was in the interview.
Oh, this is definitely his vibe though. This like mood music type of
exactly. And it's I was like,
I could hear him wanting to get on this beat.
And he mentioned that Top is the label head of TDE, Anthony Tiffith.
Oh, this the one he sent him.
Exactly, it's the album. He sent the album to him, and that's not a small deal.
No,
because your label don't gotta really. The label should support you like that, but not a lot do. And Joe Budden is very visible. He's like one of the biggest hip hop critics, culture voices in at least in hip hop. So when you get your album given to him and then he brings you on the show, I don't know how often that happens, but I've never seen it happen.
He has, it seems like he has a not working relationship, but a real relationship with TDE in general. So he has a lot of them up there.
Okay.
Like he has, the people he has up there are selective and it's intentful, and he has he fucks with them.
And it's with good reason, because you don't want that relationship soured by some bullshit. So if he giving you this album, that's telling you a lot right there. And wouldn't you know it, I mean, it's just gonna go into what we're gonna say later. But I just picked up.
Boom bap.
Hold on. We forgot one. We forgot Prophet.
Oh yeah, this was one of the. All right, so this is my first skip. I'm in full disclosure.
This your first?
Yeah, this is my first skip.
Oh, really?
I liked it. It was cool, but
what?
I was like, all right.
This week. Oh, you skip.
I ain't skipping. No, get your shit off. Tell me why you mad. Go ahead. Don't get speechless.
I thought it was a banger.
What that?
That was a banger.
Go
That's
ahead.
it. That's it. I just wanted to let you know that I thought it was a banger. That was it. And then after that, boom bap.
That's all you had on it.
That's
it was
all
a
I
banger?
had. It's just a banger.
See,
it's a banger.
It was cool.
It's a banger. It's great. I love it. I can't say nothing bad about it. That's me.
Yeah. Okay.
But boom bap, brat, rappity rap.
This was like a rap scat album song.
Yeah,
it was like rap scat.
I think she had put this out first. This might be one of the first songs she had put out.
Like the first leak.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I didn't get it. I didn't get it at first. And then I heard it in the context, and then I heard what she had to say.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this how you feel about the game.
Yeah.
This how, okay.
She was being sarcastic.
Yeah.
I still get it, and it's still it's cool. It's not a joint I want to hear. I'm not gonna go back and play it. That's what's kind of the beauty of this project so far. Everything in the project sounds good in the project. Even the Prophet joint, I said I skipped it. It's not one I would probably really want to go back to, but in the context of the playlist and the song, everything really flows really well. I can give it to that. But the get top on the fire. That's my jam. Like she going crazy on the. She just like vocal exercise, like playing with you.
Absolutely.
Like she being comedic with the. She could sing though. I love it. Nissan Altima.
Face keep get your fruit keep in the beat team, then again with the beat team. Hey, show with the beats and the beats son, get your bigs up, get your motherfucking bigs up. Get your dicks up, get your motherfucking bigs up. So hits up, get your dicks up. So, you know, the Screeds
This was giving me She's a Bitch, Missy. Like you said, the Missy influence, like it's all there.
First of all,
oh shit.
All right, hold on. So the Screeds had fed me this one too.
Oh, did they?
They was like, "Yo, what you think about this record?"
Oh boy. And
at first, I heard it. I was like, "This is after she had put out a single with JT."
I heard about that,
and it was like a housey record.
Yeah,
and
it was cool.
And I was like, I was cool on that.
Yeah, it was cool.
And that I think that was the first song I heard in promotion for the album. So it kind of like.
You thought that was on the album?
I thought that was gonna be it, and I thought that was what the album was gonna sound like.
It was a tester.
And then somebody slipped me this, and I'm like, "Oh, what happened? What did she do?" Nah, she probably playing on this one.
Oh wow!
I didn't. And then I heard it in the context of the album, and I'm like, oh, so like I heard it in a different circumstance.
That's interesting.
That shaped my experience.
That's interesting.
But now sitting down and taking the time to understand where the young woman was coming from, the young queen, I heard it. I'm like, oh, now I see the Missy comparisons.
Yeah,
I don't give those away.
Yeah,
and we don't give that away too quick.
Yeah, no, I definitely hear it. Is this the only one she got a video for? That's the only one I found a video for.
You know what's crazy? This is probably one of the first albums I don't care what the video doing. I have not seen any of the videos. And I understand she's just doing a lot of videos that kind of like world build. Like she's doing like Tyler. But I'm not interested in the
Well, I haven't
no
seen any video. This is the only video I've seen that she has for this project. But she's probably waiting and just doing other things. But you're right. Like, I think that's kind of, somebody else said that, Beyonce, with the country album that she did. She was saying why she didn't do many visuals, or you know how she usually do a visual for the whole joint. Yeah. She letting the music live, like let the beat rock for a little bit.
Absolutely,
enjoy it as the music, and then maybe I'll hit you with the visuals.
And I like it, and I like that. I love that because we in an era where
we chew shit up, spit it out, and then
we got videos everywhere. Everybody on video doing everything, doing anything for everything for anybody,
and we eat it up in a month, and it's going.
And exactly, so it's not really giving the music time to breathe on its own, and I definitely agree with that. I'm tired of looking at music videos. I don't even want to make them anymore.
I did like that she had the squad in the video though. She had Absol, Isaiah Rashad. It was like a cool little hood, quick little visual. It wasn't, you know how you do a visual for a project?
I feel you.
It was a visual.
It's fine. The song rocks for me by itself. I'm just gonna let that.
Well, there you have it. What's the next joint?
The other banger, the next
GTFO?
banger. Get the fuck out my way, bitch. Get the fuck out my way, bitch. This song is so sexy.
More Doja.
And I don't know who, right?
Like, tell me when I'm wrong. Just tell me when I'm wrong.
No, you're not wrong.
Like,
you're not wrong. But at this point,
she should have. If she would have do Doja,
it's gonna be a I Can't Feel My Face.
Yes,
just giving Jewels and Lil Wayne type that never came out.
See, now I want to see
Doja and Doechii.
Now you got me hyped.
Doechii.
Oh my God!
Listen. It's asking for it. I'm just saying.
Oh my
God!
Saying. Here we go.
Imagine
Doechii Cat.
Doechii Cat.
Listen, man. Listen, we put it in the atmosphere. It can happen.
It's there.
Huh? Is that the next joint? Huh?
Let me see. Hold on.
This joint is groovy. It's fly. It's sexy. It's like pouring water over yourself in a hot tub.
In a porn video.
Definitely with like suds and rose petals. Fam, I can hear SZA on this joint. She probably asked for a SZA feature on this, and they was like, chill, this is just a mixtape. But like, if this was the one she was like looking for features,
right?
She was trying to get SZA on this one. I know it. Because SZA would have ate this. They already got the feature. Her and SZA got the joint, which is hard.
They doing an album together.
Are they?
They gonna do an album together,
I hope
y'all.
they do. I love them. I kind of love them together.
We're putting it out there.
I know it could be like, I don't know what it is.
Can you imagine the tour?
I would love if they like really besties and they come out with like a fire album.
Love it.
Oh, man. Devin Malik. Devin Malik is another one that's all over this album. He did GTFO. They out here, man. Like the production crew, like they understood the assignment.
It's doing it for me.
Like that's kind of what.
I'm just gonna lay.
All right, slide.
That's exactly what it does. We doing. We sliding through this.
Let's just slide. Like,
listen, it probably was one of my least favorite songs. I'll say.
At night, I think of you. This is Ghost Town DJs.
It isn't.
My boo. It was giving that. It was giving that vibe. Like that's kind of the drums, the song.
Yeah. Like
it was cool. You like the way I'm choosing. This is kind of her. She speaks about this a lot as well when she's talking about the label, like her feeling the pressure to go for one or go for a pop hit or reach a radio record.
It sounds like
this sounds like one of those.
Exactly.
She was like, all right, let me get one. Let me get him one.
And
when asked in the interview, they was like, all right, which one of these sound like commercial version? She said this one.
She said that.
And it was another one. I forgot what she said. What's the next joint after this?
I think it's Beverly Hills.
Oh my God! All right, so this is my favorite track on the project.
No, wrong. Fireflies. Fireflies is the next track.
Well, we skip. All right, well, cool.
All right.
Fireflies. This is another. It was cool for me, but I didn't love.
I like the.
It's the longest track on the project,
and I loved it because it's got movement. So you got one part of the song, and then the unexpected beat switch is giving like a Bjork.
Oh,
and Jill Scott kind of vibey thing for me. I'm putting that on it. Because
I love me some Jill Scott. Like
it's there. It's all there. Kind of her breathy, sexy, vocals. Soulful though.
I did enjoy it. It was enjoyable.
And I think next one is Beverly Hills, and that's
Beverly Hills is fly. I love this track.
I figured you would like it.
Devin Malik again. Devin Malik has been killing them on the production. I kind of want to do a producer battle for this project. Like, see which producer had the most joints that smack that I like. Sunny Sunday morning walk by. Like, that's what I see when I hear this. Hit in the headphones, just walking. That's the beat. That's the production. That's giving me that vibe. It's giving me that. Listen, too broke to be so argumentative. I'd rather be somewhere up in the Beverly Hills. Come on, like, that's such a side shade line, but it's so true, and it's like you can't really say anything back to that. Like, if you arguing over some petty shit and you broke and you like, all right, where are we directing this energy? Like, if you got this much energy, like, let's put it towards getting it up and let's get in this bag and let's do what we need to do.
Another great showcase for her voice over a soulful college dropout-esque track.
Ooh, this is giving college dropout.
That's why I figured.
Man,
I was like,
this is my favorite track. Beverly Hills, man, I like it. And it's kind of towards the end. She's kind of giving you, she's giving you like a little margarita to send you on your way, like a nice little. All right, well, you ride it with me this far. Like, here, enjoy this one. You're going to love this. You like that, you're going to love this type joint. And then she closes out the title track.
Then she closes it out with the title track. What a way to end a fucking album.
This is SZA. This is definitely some SZA, like, intro, outro, interlude, musical type. Damn, this is some SZA shit. Yo, the TDE, like, I love the synergy. I love that you can hear all of that. The comparisons, people could take it one way or the other. It is what it is. That's what we do as humans. We love familiarity. Like, that's what we do.
Music is a conversation.
We're going to compare you. At least we ain't comparing you to duds.
Music is a conversation with the past. That's how you got to look at it.
Ooh.
So, like, everything you're hearing is built on something that you might have heard before or felt before.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, when I'm making these comparisons, that's really what it's just doing. It's just invigorating that energy. And
connecting the web.
I like to connect the dots.
We connecting the web, connecting the dots. I love it. Super Smooth, Cal Banks, Super Miles, and Austin Brown production on that one.
Made me want to be signed to TDE. That's it.
And she's kind of just smoothing it out. It ain't really too many bars, ain't too many vocals. She just kind of breathing, chanting, ad-libbing,
chanting.
Bridging. It's a fly way to, like, cool you out, end it. compared to how it comes on, like moody, dark, edgy, more like, all right, I got something to get off my chest real quick. And now that she got that pill off, she kind of like, all right, I'm ready. I could woosah, I could chill. Like, I'm ready to, you know what I mean, go have a little beach day and, you know what I mean, mani-pedi, soak my feet and all that, chill. And enjoy the vibe, enjoy the success. She definitely took us on a ride, man. It was a journey. That was a lot. That was a lot to get through. That was a lot to digest. It was 19 songs. They were short songs, but it was still
goddamn
a lot.
songs.
A lot of different moods, a lot of different vibes. It wasn't still. It wasn't flatline. It moved. It was dynamic. She did a lot on this project.
There's a lot of range on here.
She did a lot on this project.
She definitely did a lot. She showed you bitches how to make an album.
I mean, Ice Spice can't do this, so that's what Peasy said.
She's not doing that.
Gosh.
It's not.
So how you feeling though? Like, with that being said, like, you seem tuckered out. Like, she tuckered you out.
I wanted to hate this album so bad.
Oh my God. I did not. Fun fact.
I wanted to hate this album.
Why?
Because I thought I was turned off by that JT collaboration.
Okay, see.
Because the girl,
was that the first you heard of her?
It was, no, it wasn't the first I heard. But after Block Boy, because I had enough.
Yeah, no, they dug that one in the ground.
I was over it.
They dug that one in the ground.
The JT collab, I think, was the first new song I had heard from her. And the girls was all over it. And sometimes the girls carry.
Yeah, and
they carry so much.
Bit.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get it.
And I was like, you know what? I'm not. And then, of course, Azealia Banks got in the mix and all of that shit. You know how that go. So I thought this was the look for the album. I was very turned off. And then Nissan Altima was the next single.
Okay.
And I thought it was a fluke.
Wow.
And so when you said, let's just do the Doechii album.
You was feeling the type of way.
I was
ready.
I was not that hype excited. I can't say that.
Well, it sounds like you had a big change of heart. That's what it sounded like.
So, on that note, shall we reveal?
Go ahead. I mean, I've been waiting. I've been asking.
Bro.
I'm asking. I'm waiting and hoping and wishing.
I'm giving this album a 95. 95, y'all. Y'all heard that here first. It's a Moon Rock album. It's a Moon Rock size album for me. And I just kind of wanted to let y'all know, not on the DL, I just want to let y'all bitches know openly because we don't hide.
Wow.
It's a 95 Moon Rock for y'all. This is how an album is supposed to be made. And this is why the niggas got on the album. So that's why I understood where everybody was coming from when, you know how shit be super hyped and all of that, and then it falls short. And so when I saw Joe Budden kind of get hype about it, I'm like, there's something here. And then I heard the album. I'm like, you
understood.
This is why Top flipped it. This is why this is how albums supposed to be made, ladies and gentlemen. This is class. This is levels.
A class,
this is
a master class.
This is the master class in modern album making.
Got you hitting the mic. Chill,
I know. See, listen. Don't get me in my pulpit outside. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'll go outside. Like, we could do this. 95 Moon Rock. This is how I'm supposed to be made. I'm gonna pass it to you before I get it. They gotta be fucked up out here.
Man.
They gotta be fucked up. Don't give me. Listen. 95 Moon Rock.
Chill, chill.
All right. It was alright though. It was that Ready Doctor was alright though. Alright? Okay. I had enough.
That Ready Doctor was alright though. It was alright. It was alright. This joint, man, damn, I'm like flabbergasted. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, shit.
I don't know, man.
Wow. I gave it a 76 fire.
Ooh, okay.
Which is, that's a healthy grade. 76 fire. After Moon Rock, it seems a little low, but
listen.
Damn. I thought this was a masterclass in putting out a project, especially a debut from a young artist that had some success, success from
going
pocket,
viral.
Yeah, going viral in a pocket that's not necessarily the pocket they want to be in or thrive in.
Absolutely.
Or want to be pigeonholed to. And she came out and she showed that I can rap. She showed that I studied rap. She showed that I can pay attention to production, beat selection, flows, hooks, content,
delivery, range, depth.
100% concept, storyline, follow through.
Even the interludes, they made sense.
Yeah, it was a lot going on in this project. I see it. This project definitely made me hungry and thirsty for the next one because I feel like she's kind of just getting started and scratching her tooth on all of this. Mm-hmm. And I can even hear I feel like her delivery and her presence and her inflections and tones and all of that, like her selections of flow, are way more advanced than where her bars are right now. And her bars are good, but she's gonna be because it's a lot of times where I hear it and I'm like, oh, it sounds like she should be going on, but she ain't. I can still hear it, but in the next year or so, I'm gonna really be paying attention to her and seeing what's going on because she's nasty with it.
She is,
and she's multifaceted. And I've seen a couple of her videos where she's dancing. She got the artsy shit, like the whole Missy, the whole Busta visuals, like the extra dramatic. Tierra Whack, I also see some of that inspiration in there.
Tierra Whack is definitely in there.
Yeah, man. But that's how I'm feeling about this Doechii chick, man. 76 fire.
95.
95
Moon Rock.
I was not expecting that.
This is what it was.
I was expecting a high grade, but wow.
Yeah, I'm definitely satisfied. And she definitely has growth in her. And that's what's even more exciting because if you putting out this,
I can see that.
This your kind of like your first shot, like your real shot. And whether you call it an album, it sounds like an album to me, or mixtape, don't matter. This body of work is winning. So shout out to Doechii.
This shit is an album. You put this out in 1995, 96.
Absolutely.
This is an album.
Absolutely.
But I hear what they're trying to do. That's the game these days. And you got to play it. But this joint is fire, and I feel like it's doing what it's supposed to do. It's getting the talk going. It's getting the buzz going. Everybody's starting to pay attention. They want to see what she got going next. And this is a great introduction for her. So shout out to her. I'm proud of her.
Shout out to Doechii.
Q plus artist repping for the fam. She out and proud with it, and I love that.
Had to shut Joe Budden down when he said you and your boyfriend.
Yeah, she's like
no.
Yeah,
whole lot.
Yeah.
Just like a Leo.
Classy. Come on, man.
Just like a Leo.
You're
Fire signs unite. We love
it. August Leo's Come on now.
Yeah.
You already know what it is. But listen, man, on that note, it's kind of hot over here. We're going to let it cool off. And we're going to end it like we always like to end it. On the motherfucking hot note.
This is it. What? Fettuccine with the team, we getting lit. What? Got it rolled up. Now who really trying to hit? One puff, puff, then we pass.